Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's topic will cover how can you master English speaking by reading. So reading is interlinked with speaking. How? We'll discuss it in today's video. Now first let's have a discussion on, can you truly master English without reading it? The answer is unfortunately no. You cannot master English truly without reading it. Why? See, reading is the soul of the language. Why? Because it helps you with grammar. In order to become skilled in grammar of any language, you should know how to read it. Why? Because reading helps you in your sentence formation. You need to learn this sentence grammar structure in order to be able to speak the language. So reading helps in your grammar structure. You will know when to place the articles, when to place the pronouns, and so all in all, see, if you don't know how to read the language, if your grammar is not spot on, how will you speak error-free English? I mean, if your grasp on grammar is not strong, how will you be able to pronounce the correct sentences? How will your sentence formation be accurate? So for that, your reading game should be spot on. Like, you need to read. Only then you will be able to learn sentence formation. Okay, now how does it help? See, if you are skilled in reading, you know what you can do. Like, you know how to form sentences in English because your reading is strong. It will help you in your exams, in your school exams, college exams, competitive exams, any exams. We all know reading comprehensions are a part of almost every exam. Apart from reading comprehension, you can write the answers in your own language. If your grammar game is spot on, you can write the answers in your own language. All you have to do now is have a basic understanding of the topic, and then you can write it in your own language. You have to memorize the keywords, and you need to have a basic knowledge of the topic, and you can write the answers in your own language in the exams. You will not have to mug up everything line by line. Okay, now how does it help the working professionals? Now if your reading and grammar is excellent, see, a lot of common day office tasks involves your report writing or your report formation. It will help you in your report formation. Even in making PPTs, it will help you. Delivering the speech of the PPTs, when your grammar placement will be spot on, you will be more confident in able to deliver those presentations. Okay, so it is beneficial for everybody out there, be it a student or be it a working professional. Now, how is reading interlinked with speaking? Now see, if you will speak with a lot of errors in your sentences, okay, your grammar placement is wrong, and like for example, you are giving an interview, okay, the interviewer will definitely pay attention to your English speaking skills, because in an office setting, or even if as basic as delivering the PPT, or even reporting what you have done to your manager or your senior boss, you have to be fluent in English. Okay, now if your grammar placement is wrong and you're speaking English with a lot of errors, it leaves a very, very poor impression to the interview. Can we afford that? No, we cannot really afford that. So like, the other person who has his grammar game on spot, definitely he or she will leave a more good impression. So see, both reading and writing, it comes hand in hand, and so does speaking with it, because all these three are interlinked and connected. Now how can you incorporate reading in your day-to-day life? See, I will come up with very practical and very easy ways in which you can incorporate reading in your daily life. Now, how can you read? Okay, so open Google and start reading Google updates, news updates. Okay, you can start with very basic, the current headlines of the day. You can read the Google news updates below the search bar. Okay, you can start with that. Now reading news is a very mundane task. You don't want to read news. Okay, fine. Open WhatsApp and you can literally enroll in so many news channels. Like, I myself have joined the Times of India, Aaj Tak. So you can read news over there. You can they even just highlight the main headings in their news post, so you can read that. You can it will improve your journal knowledge, and you will know what's happening around, and it will improve with your reading skills and your vocabulary as well. You will know the sentence formation because you're going to be reading the news. Okay, now reading news is a mundane task. Okay, fine. You can read articles, you can read articles, you can read websites. We Google everything. Any query that comes up, we just Google it. Okay, so we Google the most random things. Now instead of reading the article or the website published in any other language, you can read it in English. Or anything that you Google, be it a study topic or even an everyday task, you can read that article published in English. Okay, now apart from reading the articles or even the topics that interest you, you can join their channel as well on WhatsApp. Like a lot of people have interest in magazines, British Vogue, anything related to fashion. You can join that channels on WhatsApp. So read that, read something which you're passionate about. Now what I would advise is make a habit to read novels. You should have develop a habit of reading novels. You can start with your favorite genre. You can read documentaries. If you don't want to read autobiographies, you can read romantic novels, fiction, whatever your choice is. You like murder mysteries, you like psychic thrillers, you like whatever genre, whatever you suits your interest, you can read novels around that. Now, where you can read novels. Now, if you are a school student or a college student, you have the library. Apart from the fact that libraries are air conditioned, you can literally go to school and issue the book from your library. Okay, any book, whatever suits your interest, get it issued, read it. Now please don't issue the book just for the sake of it, that you have to issue it. Please select the book of your choice, issue it, and then make sure that you're reading it. Okay, you need to read the book that you have issued. Now for the working professionals, you can search a library nearby and make it a point to visit the library once a week. You can incorporate it into your daily routine. Now, how can you make novel reading interesting? Okay, now if you don't want to read the novel offline, okay, you don't want to read the novel, best I will advise you to read the novel offline, because if you take the hard copy with you everywhere, reading becomes easier. I myself used to carry novels to my college, and I used to, whenever I was free, I would just take out the novel and start reading, and I used to put a bookmark in it. Now if you don't want to carry the novel around, okay fine, you have your phone. We are on our phones constantly. Okay, you can download so many platforms which have books published on them. They have page-to-page books published on those platforms. For example, I would recommend you to download the app AnyBooks. It has literally all the books published on it. I myself read the first part of a series, and then I read the further two parts on that app AnyBooks. Okay, now how can you make novel reading interesting? There are so many series and movies out there which are the adaptation of your novels. What you can do, you can read the book, okay, whatever current favorite popular series. Make it a habit to first read the book and then watch the series, so that you can draw comparisons, what did the directors really change in the novel, because see, it's not practically possible for them to shoot scene to scene in that particular series or movies. So book to movie comparison can be incorporated, and I assure you that it will be fun, because I myself have read novels, and the movie that was shot, it had major differences. So that is a fun task. Okay, now how else? I will give you a task. Whatever series that you're watching and it has a pending season to come up to, okay, it can be any trending series. Now you know that their season 3 or season 2 is upcoming. It is not ready yet. The shooting hasn't also even started. What you can do, the series is on hold, you can buy the novel of that. For example, The Summer I Turned Pretty season 3 is still pending. You have already watched the 2 seasons. Okay, you can buy the third part novel and read it. You will know what will further happen in the storyline. Leave it to the directors. The season is it's a future thing. Right now you can use it to improve your English by reading that particular part 3 of that series. Okay, So this is like a very classic example. Also there are many platforms as I discussed. Now I want you to comment down your most favorite reading platform down in the comment section below. Okay, comment your most favorite reading platform down in the comment section below. Okay, how else can you incorporate reading into your day-to-day life? LinkedIn. Now how can you use LinkedIn to improve your reading? Okay, so we all have our accounts on LinkedIn. I mean, the ones who don't have an account on LinkedIn, I would literally advise you to watch any tutorial on YouTube and open your LinkedIn account. Okay, so now the LinkedIn account that you have, a lot of people just have LinkedIn downloaded on their phones and they barely open it. Like they don't, it's like just there in the app section and it's like just there. You people don't open it. Please build a network over there, open that app. Okay, now how can you use LinkedIn? See, LinkedIn is a professional networking site where people upload their academic achievements and their work life achievements, whatever new course that they have completed, new skill that they have gained, or even if as simple as joining a new organization. People post their academic achievements on that app and professional life achievements as well. Okay, work life related achievements as well. So it's gonna benefit you in a lot of ways. Okay, how? You will come across new skills that are required in the market. Okay, the trending skills. You will come across new words. Okay, you will come across new professional words which are like mandatory to be said in a corporate setting. Your vocabulary will enrich because you will come across those words. Okay, now just coming across those words is not enough. You have come across a new word. Okay, search the meaning of that word. Like just reading it and not taking a note of the new words that you have come across will not do you any good. If you have read that post, because it's a professional networking site, people will design their post in a very professional manner, in a very excellent manner, and it will have a lot of rich vocabulary, rich words. The post will be rich in words. So what you can do, you are coming across new words, search their meaning online. Okay, now reading, while you read, you will come across many new words, but just reading them will not do you any good. You need to search their meaning online so that you can implement those words in your day-to-day speaking, in your day-to-day speech. That's how your vocabulary will increase. You need to incorporate that word in your day-to-day speaking. Like for example, if you've read a new word, okay, next time when you are in that situation, that word should coin in your head. Okay, fine. For example, a word is turbulence. Okay, now what is turbulence? It's disturbance. So now that you have come across that new word, turbulence, okay, next time when you're like in a situation where something is being disturbed or you're being disturbed, that word should automatically coin in your head. Okay, fine. There's a new word which I can use instead of disturbance. There's a synonym to it, which is your turbulence. Okay, so that's how your vocabulary increases. The new word that you have learned, you need to incorporate in your day-to-day life. So also, like, how can you read it in a group setting? Okay, now the whatever novel that you're reading or whatever anything that you're reading, discuss it with your friends. Make it a point to discuss it with your friends. Like, discuss. You can ask your friend, what novel are you reading? Okay, recommend me some good novels. Or I am such a person, like if I'm traveling in a metro or in any public, if I'm traveling in metro and I see someone carrying a novel, I will like just take a note of that novel and I'll start searching it on phone, that okay fine, this is this genre. And you can even start a conversation like, can you give me a brief description of what the novel contains and how the storyline is or the plot is, and combo. That's how you can even develop your socializing skills. So even that's an add-on. So you can ask your friends, what are you reading currently, and then from there you can take recommendations. So it will like you'll feel like there are a lot of people doing the same task now. Okay, now don't make it as like really daily task. Like, don't make reading boring. Okay, how can you incorporate it while not making it a mundane task? How? See, when you get up, the first thing that you do is you open your phone. Okay, so while sipping your coffee, you can open the WhatsApp news channel and read the headlines. You'll know what is happening around. Okay, now you can even open Google and read the news updates. Now when you're in the school or in the college, you have breaks in between. Okay, like you have after every lecture you're having a break. Okay, and in the school break, any free time that you get, you can read in that free time. Okay, now when you're done with the day, while you can take 30 to 45 minutes out of your daily day, and in that you can read anything that suits your interest. It can be, as I have listed that above, it can be an article, a blog post, a LinkedIn post, or even a novel you can read. So try experimenting reading and make it as enjoyable and as soothing as possible. Also, it helps you to it helps reducing screen time if you stay away from your phone a little bit. And if you're reading on phone, that's also fine. I mean, constantly you're not overstimulated by constantly scrolling on your social media platforms and everything. So it can be used as in order to unwind. So it's like, make reading as therapeutic and soothing as possible. Okay, now that's how you incorporate reading in your day-to-day life. And if you want to know about the importance of English, or even if you want to know how is that language really that important, you can watch the very first video of this channel, and I have made a series on how to improve English in very easy and fun ways. So you can stick around. If you like this video, do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will be posting more content regarding the same thing. And there are many more new videos to come up, which will include skill development as well. So apart from English speaking, there will be new current trending skill development videos that I will be posting.